I'm not into sports very much. People think I'm into sports because I'm a man. Like I was at a convenience store and a guy with a quart of milk approached me. He said, "Hey, what's the score?" I said, "I don't know. What's the game?" If it's a contest between me and you, and the object is to ask the other contestant questions that befuddle him, then you're ahead 1-0.
Welcome back with Mitch Hedberg, rising star, they call it. Now, Time Magazine said that you're like the next Seinfeld, and you make comments about that.
That's amazing to me. You know, I was at the Montreal Comedy Festival, and the guy who wrote the article was there, and he took a liking to my comedy, and he took my picture and he put it in Time Magazine, full length. You know, you could even see my feet. You know, you see my head to my feet, and I picked it up in a gas station in Iowa, and I flipped open. I was just blown away. But he called me the next Seinfeld, I think, only because I have a sitcom deal now, and right now, since he just went off the air, everyone's looking for the next sitcom star, stand-up guy. So they're trying to peg me as that guy. We're not really
Puts
similar.
a lot of pressure on you when they do that.
Yeah, because people kind of they mock me because of it now. They say, "Oh, you're the next Seinfeld," huh? You know. But I hope I at least get to go out with his old girlfriend. You know, Shoshana, what's her name? Yeah, maybe that. You know, maybe being the next Seinfeld, like that'll hook me up with her. I'm going to send her the issue. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm the next Seinfeld. Come on.
It puts pressure on you. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, why is pressure good? I believe it's good. It makes people either produce or perish.
Yeah. It makes you perform better. I remember when I was a bowler, you know, for like a month, I was, if it was the last frame and I needed a strike, you had to get a strike, I would get a strike. You know, it just seems like when there's pressure on you to do well, you seem to do well. Don't you feel that way? Yeah.
Well, there's certain people like you focus or you fold. You go two ways.
And I really didn't do good on TV comedy until I was on the Letterman show. I did a lot of shows that were like way less caliber, and I actually had kind of bad performances on like 5 or 6 of them. And then when I finally got to the big leagues, Letterman, my first time out there, man, it really clicked hard, and that was the most pressure. So
why do you think that? Why is it that it takes that kind of environment to really perform? What happens to you?
Oh, because the environment is so huge that it almost makes you feel like you finally arrived, so you kind of like, you go up to the next level. You say, all right, I'm here, man. It's time to put down the whiskey and take it for real now, you know what I mean? I can't be drinking before this one now, you know.
Oh, so you drank before my show?
No, I'm kidding. I don't drink before the things, not at all. That's why this is in a dark glass.
You're the best.
So
you're starting to make me laugh.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, I lost my train of thought here, but there was something interesting. You just talked about before, up to that level.
Right.
A lot of people like to play people like in sports who stink, so they look good. But then you lower yourself to the occasion.
Right.
Versus playing somebody who's good, you start playing better.
Right.
It's the same type of thing.
Totally, man, totally. I guess I don't understand where to go with that.
But you lost your train of thought too?
Yeah, totally, man. You're making me laugh now. But that's all that counts. I mean, you have a good time because we're the ones on the show, right?
Isn't it? So all right, let's have a break. No, okay, let's go.
No, I think we need to keep talking. Okay, I can't have a break.
So tell me, one thing you did is you were a cook and you were making like $100, and all of a sudden you got enough to make your payment for rent money.
Right.
So you decided to jump out and do it.
Oh, I got enough comedy gigs to actually go on the road. I got 4 gigs in 1 month, which was $400 total, which was enough to pay rent and have a couple hamburgers. So I quit my job immediately and just stayed on the road as much as I could. And from then on, I just was able to build it. But I also had a girlfriend who supported me so hard, man. So I had to throw that piece of information in there too, you know.
That's the cut she gets the promo, right?
Right, yeah. She was such a great woman, you know. She would take care. She had a regular job and she had steady income, so she helped a lot too.
Oh, that's important.
But we'll have a show for her some other time. Right now, this is about me.
What was before we go to break? I want to talk about why disappointments. You had a quote actually. I remember writing it down. Disappointing encounters provide material.
Yeah.
And talk about that because you said one show. There was a quote you said about you can't please everybody all the time.
But last night all those people were at my show. You know what I mean? Because disappointing situations create material. Just because, of course, comedy is always the best way to look at a bad scenario. Is you try to say, well, if I can take this and make people laugh for another 6 months doing the joke nationwide, I mean, this scenario is going to have totally made sense that it happened to me. So that's about the gist of that. I just try to make the best. I mean, I can't make comedy out of really good situations because it's too good. You know, I just try to make it out of depressing scenarios.
When we talk about where you grew up and your father, I want to talk about your family. family and what your father said about you that ties into the show theme.
Arnie's cool, man. That's my dad.
Arnie's your dad.
Yeah, I like Arnie.
And I want to talk about your family and your roots, and then also talk about where you think you're going. How do you think you need to go to the next level, and what are important ingredients so that you don't fall down? Sometimes we get to...
Right. I got answers for you, too, so I'll be back with answers.
Don't go away. Mitch Hedberg. We'll be right back.